Thanks a lot. So, looks like it's going to be dry for the folks headed out right now.
And we're right there with you. We have team coverage of tonight's vote. Nadia Singh and Eddie Keenum are live at the polls right now. WMAR 2 News' Abby Isaacs in our newsroom with what you experienced earlier today. Abby, tell us.
Well, despite the rainy weather, people seemed really happy to be coming out to the polls. There were some lines, but most voters said they expected them and they were okay to wait to exercise their right to vote.
March the 30th, 1918, so you do the counting.
At 100 years old.
This is not a new thing for me. I've been doing this thing since I was a young person.
Miss Ethel Forbes has been voting for over 75 years.
When I got old enough, I did my own reading. And now that we have TV, I do my own TV looking, and I make up my own mind.
This midterm was no different.
A lot of people were just excited. And they wanted to touch her, they wanted to see her, and we moved right through the balloting.
Her daughter Joanne took her to vote early, sending this photo as a message to her grandkids and great-grandkids.
Reminded them, you know, if you haven't, you need to go vote.
Across the state today, thousands making their way out to the polls.
Our one vote does count.
We have a duty as citizens here to vote and express ourselves.
Some encountering lines, like at Winfield Elementary School in Baltimore County.
Once I came inside and we were told that there was only one scanner and that was the holdup, that was very disappointing.
County officials say it's because of a shortage of resources that today's turnout proves they need more scanners from the state. Voter Albert James says he waited an hour and a half to vote. He says it could be discouraging to some, but not him.
No matter how long I had to wait, I would still stay and vote.
Morgan State University student Sasha Moore voted for her very first time today.
I feel like my vote counted today.
Afterwards, she and her classmates stuck around for a journalism assignment, talking to voters about why they came out.
We're learning a lot of different problems that people are having, and so it's very interesting.
The right to vote, uniting people from all generations to make their voices heard.
The next voting process, if God keeps her here and she's 101, she'll be back to the polls.
Now, I just heard from Joanne that because of Ethel's message to her family to get out to the polls, her 19-year-old great-granddaughter voted for the first time today. Now, Baltimore County election officials say the turnout today is on track with the 2016 presidential election, and they expect a big push this evening because the rain early in the day may have kept people away. Now, the polls are open until 8 p.m.